Welcome to Sports Bios, the podcast where we delve into the fascinating lives of athletic legends, and I'm your host, Howard Closewell. Today, we're going to explore the extraordinary life of Buck O'Neil, a man whose impact on baseball and American society extends far beyond his impressive statistics or accolades. As we embark on this biographical journey, get ready to discover a story of perseverance, passion, and dedication that will leave you inspired and perhaps even challenged. Buck O'Neil was born on November 13, 1911, in Carabel, Florida, a small coastal town where the rhythms of the sea and the struggles of rural life shaped his early years. The salty air, the sound of the waves crashing against the shore, and the vast expanse of the ocean all had a profound impact on Buck's young mind. His birth occurred during a tumultuous period in American history, with the country still reeling from the aftermath of World War I and the lingering shadows of the Civil War. The era was marked by racial segregation, economic hardship, and limited opportunities for African Americans, a context that would profoundly influence Buck's life trajectory. As we navigate the complexities of Buck's early life, it's essential to consider the historical context in which he grew up. The 1910s and 1920s were a time of great social change in America, with the Harlem Renaissance celebrating African American culture and intellectual achievements, and the great migration of African Americans from the rural South to urban centers in the North and West, creating new opportunities for social mobility and cultural exchange. These events would later shape Buck's appreciation for the arts, his pride in his heritage, and his commitment to social justice. Growing up in a family of modest means, Buck's childhood was characterized by hard work and resilience. His father, Felix O'Neil, was a farmer and a fisherman, who instilled in his son the value of diligence and the importance of education. I recall Buck once telling me, "My father would often say, 'Buck, you gotta work twice as hard to get half as far as the white folks.'" These words stuck with him throughout his life, fueling his determination to succeed despite the obstacles he faced. Buck's mother, Georgia O'Neil, was a homemaker who nurtured his love for music, particularly the blues, which would later become an integral part of his life. The O'Neills were a tight-knit family, and their strong bond would serve as a foundation for Buck's future successes and challenges. As a young boy, Buck attended the local segregated school in Carabel, where he developed a passion for learning and a keen interest in sports, particularly baseball. He was an avid listener to radio broadcasts of baseball games, mesmerized by the play-by-play commentary and the crackling sound of the bat connecting with the ball. These early experiences not only sparked his love for the game, but also fueled his dreams of one day becoming a professional baseball player. I can almost hear the excitement in Buck's voice as he recounted those moments to me. I'd sit by the radio, listening to the games, and imagine myself playing alongside the greats like Josh Gibson and Satchel Paige. The historical context of Buck's early years was marked by significant events that would shape his character and future path. The Negro Leagues, established in the 1920s, provided a platform for African American baseball players to showcase their talents and compete at the highest level. Buck was fascinated by the likes of Gibson, Page, and other legendary players who dominated the Negro Leagues, inspiring him to pursue his own baseball dreams. As he grew older, Buck began to face the harsh realities of racial segregation and discrimination. He witnessed firsthand the injustices perpetrated against African Americans, from voter suppression to economic exploitation, experiences that would later inform his advocacy work and commitment to social justice. Despite these challenges, Buck's family and community instilled in him a sense of self-worth and determination, qualities that would serve him well as he navigated the complexities of his future. His parents, though faced with their own struggles, encouraged Buck to pursue his passion for baseball, recognizing the potential it held for him to transcend the limitations imposed by racism. As Buck once said, "My folks always told me, 'Buck, you're just as good as anyone else. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise.'" These words of wisdom would stay with him throughout his life, guiding him through the triumphs and struggles that lay ahead. As Buck O'Neil entered his teenage years, a spark within him ignited, fueled by the heroes of the Negro Leagues who had become larger-than-life figures in his imagination. The year was 1934, and at the age of 16, he began playing for the Sarasota Tigers, a local semi-professional team that would serve as the crucible for his burgeoning talent. It was here, under the warm Florida sun, that Buck quickly demonstrated his skills as a first baseman and hitter, his passion for the game burning brighter with each passing day. The trajectory of Buck's career was forever altered in 1937, when he received an offer from the Kansas City Monarchs, one of the most prominent teams in the Negro Leagues. This moment marked the beginning of an extraordinary journey that would span over 2 decades, during which he would become an integral part of the team's success and a witness to the evolution of baseball. As Buck once reflected, the Monarchs were more than just a team. They were a family, a fraternity of brothers bound together by our love for the game and our determination to succeed, despite the obstacles that lay before us. Buck's time with the Kansas City Monarchs was nothing short of remarkable. He formed close relationships with his teammates, including the legendary pitcher Satchel Paige, with whom he shared a deep respect and admiration. As Buck often recounted, Satchel was like a big brother to me, a mentor who taught me not just the intricacies of the game, but also the importance of perseverance and dignity in the face of adversity. Under the guidance of manager Andy Cooper, the Monarchs became a dominant force in the Negro Leagues, winning several championships, including the 1942 Negro Leagues World Series. Buck's contributions to the team were significant, as he consistently demonstrated his prowess at the plate and in the field, earning him multiple All-Star selections and cementing his status as one of the league's premier players. One of the most defining moments of Buck's career came in 1948, when he was signed by the Chicago Cubs, although fate would deny him the opportunity to play a regular season game with them due to injuries and other circumstances. This setback, while disappointing, did not deter Buck from his pursuit of excellence. Instead, it served as a catalyst for his growth, both as a player and as a person. As he navigated the complexities of his career, Buck drew strength from the lessons he learned on and off the field, lessons that would stay with him for the rest of his life. Despite the setbacks, Buck continued to thrive in the Negro Leagues, becoming one of its most beloved and respected figures. In 1956, Buck was named the manager of the Chicago Cubs' minor league affiliate, the Magic Valley Cowboys, making him one of the first African-American managers in organized baseball. This milestone marked a significant turning point in Buck's career, as he began to transition from a player to a coach and mentor, dedicated to helping younger generations of players achieve their dreams. Throughout his playing and managing career, Buck formed lasting bonds with many of his contemporaries, including Josh Gibson, whom he considered one of the greatest hitters he had ever seen. Their conversations about baseball, life, and the struggles they faced as African-American players in a segregated sport left an indelible mark on Buck's perspective and approach to the game. As Buck often said, "Josh taught me that baseball wasn't just about hitting home runs or winning games. It was about dignity, pride, and representing your community with integrity and passion." These lessons would stay with Buck for the rest of his life, guiding him as he continued to make significant contributions to the world of baseball. The 1960s saw Buck take on new challenges as he became increasingly involved in scouting and coaching. He worked tirelessly to identify and develop young talent, often traveling to remote areas to watch players who might otherwise have gone unnoticed. His dedication and expertise earned him a reputation as one of the most astute judges of baseball talent, leading to his appointment as a scout for the Chicago Cubs in 1962. Buck's work behind the scenes played a crucial role in shaping the futures of numerous players, many of whom would go on to achieve great success in the major leagues. His legacy, built on a foundation of hard work, perseverance, and a passion for the game, continued to inspire generations of baseball enthusiasts. As the years passed, Buck's legacy continued to grow, not just for his achievements on the field, but also for his tireless advocacy for the recognition of Negro Leagues players and their contributions to baseball history. He worked closely with other pioneers such as Monty Irvin and Larry Doby to ensure that the stories and accomplishments of African-American players were preserved and celebrated. Buck's own story, marked by perseverance, passion, and a commitment to excellence, served as a powerful testament to the enduring spirit of the Negro Leagues and its impact on the game of baseball. His life's work stood as a beacon, reminding us all of the power of sports to transcend boundaries, to inspire greatness, and to bring people together in a shared celebration of human achievement. Through his unwavering dedication to baseball and his unrelenting passion for life, Buck left an indelible mark on the game he loved. This honor, though deeply deserved, served as more than just a recognition of his past achievements. It was a poignant reminder of the profound impact he continued to have on the game, even in his later years. As I had the privilege of witnessing firsthand during my conversations with Buck, his later years were marked by an unwavering commitment to sharing his wisdom and experience with a new generation of players, coaches, and fans. His presence at games, talks, and ceremonies was always met with a sense of reverence and admiration, as if the very fabric of baseball history had come alive in his being. And yet, despite the accolades and adoration, Buck remained humble, his spirit unbridled by the trappings of fame. He would often remark, "Baseball has been my life, but it's not just about the game. It's about the people, the relationships, and the memories you make along the way." These words, imbued with a deep sense of wisdom and perspective, captured the essence of his approach to life. One that was marked by a profound appreciation for human connection and community. His was a life of quiet dignity, one that eschewed the spotlight in favor of a more profound sense of purpose. And yet, despite this humility, Buck's impact on the world of baseball was nothing short of seismic. He played a pivotal role in breaking down racial barriers, his courage and perseverance paving the way for generations of African-American players to follow in his footsteps. In 2006, as the news of Buck O'Neill's passing at the age of 94 sent shockwaves throughout the baseball community, it became increasingly evident that his legacy would continue to inspire and educate people around the world. The Negro League's Baseball Museum, which he had helped establish in Kansas City, Missouri, remains a poignant reminder of his dedication to preserving the history of African-American baseball. His story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of preserving our history, recognizing the contributions of those who came before us, and honoring their memories through our actions. And so, as we look to the future, we would do well to draw inspiration from his example, striving to build bridges of understanding, promote greater inclusivity, and celebrate the diversity that makes our world a richer and more vibrant place. In the end, Buck O'Neill's legacy is not solely defined by his achievements on the field, but rather by the indelible mark he left on the lives of those around him. His was a life of quiet dignity, one that eschewed the spotlight in favor of a more profound sense of purpose. And yet, despite this humility, Buck's impact on the world of baseball was nothing short of seismic. That's all for today's Sports Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Howard Closewell reminding you to keep shooting for your goals.